The party has a very close relationship with the government. Yes, we know the government system starts from the president up to the local village level. The party also starts from the national chairman up to the branch, which is the village.
These were among the opening remarks from the NRM Secretary General, Right Honourable Richard Odong, as he welcomed the delegation from Kenya's UDA party.
My challenge and the challenge of our party right now is to make this party succeed one presidential elections of the term or two presidential elections. We want to institutionalize a party that will stand the test of time.
With the NRM guiding Uganda towards greater developmental strides, UDA officials are keen to learn how they can enhance their political strategies.
And the ideology that is usually expounded by His Excellency Honorable Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. When in Kenya, at the point when President Museveni goes live on our TVs, I think everybody is watching. And there is never a day you will not learn something.
Then the software are things that handles unity among people, handles challenges of poverty in households. And that has been our biggest battle, which we are still running up to now. We are concentrating in fighting household poverty from the grassroots.
Participants from both sides emphasized the importance of dialogue and collaboration, expressing a mutual desire to work together closely.
I believe these two parties, UDA and NRM, are actually geared towards labor-intensive investment.
NRM has survived for a long time. What advice will you give us, the UDA party, to survive as well? Or what mechanism are you using?
But something I've seen in this party is that the pilots are the old people. What do you do that you don't succumb to the pressure of the youth?
But with the political training and teaching of the mass line, that yes, you might be a Luo like me, you might be a Muganda like her, you might be a Mukedi like him, but all of us, we need schools, we need healthcare, we need roads, we need security, and that united our population. That we left the history of division and history of all those crises. We are now looking at tangible issues that Uganda should face.
As the East African community moves towards greater integration, political parties and their leaders have been urged to play a crucial role in this process.
So I also need to look at ways in which political parties can have a forum within the EAC space so that they can be able to canvass matters of the EAC.
Perhaps it's a high time that members of parliament at Yala who belong to ruling parties in their respective countries could form some kind of coalition.
On the other hand, top NRM officials reiterated the importance of the two sisterly countries standing together in their political and developmental journeys.
During the turbulent years of political instability in Uganda, Kenya was the first call for most of people who went to exile. The Ugandans that were running from this place, including our president and others, Kenya was the first point of contact.
The UDA delegation was accompanied by the Kenyan commissioner to Uganda.
Kenya and Uganda are each other's biggest trading partners. In fact, without Uganda, Kenya, I don't know how we survive, because then the port of Mombasa will collapse.
The meeting was also attended by a section of members of parliament from the East African Legislative Assembly, Yala, from both Uganda and Kenya. Robert Nyango, UBC News.